Sad sadsters. Hello from my last week in Puerto Rico. I'm in the trailer. That is my blue shirt. Every time I wear it, my fucking chest and arms are blue. They've washed it a million times. It's not that. It's just a cheap shirt, and something about the way my sweat interacts with it turns me half Avatar every time I wear it. What do I want to talk about today? I know what I want to talk about today. Last night, I saw the trailer for The Rum Diary, starring Johnny Depp. And I know I'm way too close to this. But, to be spending a month working on a movie in Puerto Rico with a Puerto Rican cast and crew, half of whom have worked on The Rum Diary, and then, see this trailer, I'm a huge Hunter S. Thompson fan, and the opening shot is Welcome to Puerto Rico, and then it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and there are no Puerto Ricans in the trailer! And I'm not trying to start an ethnic fight. I don't believe only Latinos should play Latino roles. I'm the dude who cast Corbin Bleu in Heights, because he was just great, and he sold tickets. But, coming from this experience, it was a gut punch. It was a heart punch. And I understand that there aren't a lot of Puerto Rican characters in the book either. Still, I had a visceral reaction to seeing a big banner and our beautiful island saying, "Welcome to Puerto Rico." And then seeing, none. I think we're dancing in the background of a scene. It's like that scene, I think it's Bad Boys 2, where they show this beautiful, it's like a Haitian or a Brazilian slum, and then Michael Bay just drives cars through it. Something about being a backdrop that just kind of hits you sideways. And it really flattened me. And I know it's complicated, and I know that it always depends on the story being told. But still, I'm not trying to start an ethnic war. I was like, really? It was one of those really moments. This has been a very intense experience, being on this island and working here. I spent a month a year here every summer. As a kid, I would get shipped off to my grandparents' house, and that's how I learned the mangled Spanish that I speak. And it's weird when you grow up in New York and you grow up with a representation of Latinos on TV, that you're the maid or you're the gangbanger or you're the janitor, and that's pretty much it. And you go to New York, and for the most part, we are janitors, we are maids. And I remember the first time coming to the island and being like, the doctors here are Puerto Rican, the lawyers here are Puerto Rican. It's kind of like the little bee girl in the Blind Melon video, and she finally finds the place with all the other bees. Or like one of the bad prequels to Star Wars, when Chewbacca goes home to the island and there's all these other fucking Chewbaccas. And it's like, oh, this is where we're from. It's a very rudimentary way of describing it, but this is where we are. And to grow up and to work here for a month and to learn so much. I probably picked up more Spanish this month than any other time in my life, because the ratio I'm speaking is flipped. I probably speak 80-20 English-Spanish in my everyday life. I work in English. I write lyrics in English. And then to have that ratio be flipped 80-20 and the entire cast and crew speak Spanish, it changes your brain in a wonderful way. So, I meant to make this video about casting, but it's becoming sort of a love letter about how I'm different. I'm different than I was before because of this experience. And I like it. And I love this island. I like being with all my other Chewbaccas and all my other bee girls. And, hold on a second. Aha! Yo! What's up? Sí. ¿Qué pasó? Vale, va. Okay, boy. I'm getting called to set. I'm getting called to set, and, I gotta go. Make a movie with my Chewbacca's. If you want to see a movie about Puerto Rico with Puerto Ricans in it, you should see my movie when it comes out. If you want to see Johnny Depp looking gorgeous with Richard Jenkins, they're all great. See that. You know, Godfather 2 is a masterpiece, and the only Cuban who has a solo is the guy who blows himself up in the car. So, I recognize it's complicated, but... all I can say is that my life is pretty plain. I like watching the birds gathering. I'm going to make a movie... oh no, 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm going to make a movie about Puerto Rico starring Sam Levine. Mwah.